What's up, guys? Happy Sunday to you. Hope you had a great Saturday. Our family had an awesome time apple picking. I shared some photos in the community news section of the Faithbox app, so be sure to check that out. But yeah, we had a great day and good to be back home. And today we have a scripture from 1 Corinthians 15:33, and it says this: "Don't be fooled by those who say such things, for bad company corrupts good character." Yesterday, or this is what the devotion says, yesterday we talked about the importance of not surrounding yourself with people who could cause you to compromise your pursuit of Christ. While we know that bad company corrupts good character, it's not always easy or so easy to identify who those people are and what boundaries ought to be put in place. So here's some questions to help you navigate these kinds of decisions. And I love this because I think this is really helpful. We talked about this yesterday. And so maybe you've been thinking over the last day, like, what do I do? Like, what questions should I be asking? How can I identify this? What's the proper way to go about this? So here's some questions to consider. First question: does this relationship help me become more like Christ or less like Christ? Second, is this a relationship I have to maintain? For instance, is this a family member? Is it a coworker? Is it a boss, etc.? And what I guess that question would mean is like, is this, obviously if it's a family member, you're not just gonna be like, okay, I'm never going to talk to them again, right? That's a different thing. So having to maintain that. Thirdly, what is the risk of me staying in close proximity to this person? Fourth, what does it look like to love this person from afar? Fifth, how can I limit their influence in my life? And sixth, what examples did Jesus provide in his relationships that I can follow? And I love that because ultimately that's what you want to do. You want to become like Christ. So why not look to Jesus? Why not study the relationships and the situations that he was in connected to other people and how he handled it? So these questions are not the only questions you can or should ask. So what other questions would you add? And I love this because, again, there's not like this black and white litmus test. Every person in every situation has different circumstances, different relationships, and different dynamics that ought to be considered and prayerfully navigated. And so it's not to say, hey, you need to do this. This relationship for me is toxic, or this relationship for me is not beneficial. And so that's exactly the same for you. That's not always how it works. And so what questions would you ask to this? Well, hopefully these questions give you a good framework, but maybe they cause you to ask more questions or even better questions. So I'd love to know about it. If you've got some questions that you would ask in addition to this, maybe write them down in the comments and share them with the Faithbox community. That way we can all grow. That way we can all help each other. And that way we can all grow stronger together. We'll see you guys tomorrow.